John Jones reportedly needs 6 months to prepare for Aspinall. Now, let me translate what needing 6 months to train actually means. It means I need 6 months to train for Aspinall because I understand how much of a risk Tom is to my belt, and that I will probably need all the time I can get to make sure I don't get flatlined. It could also mean that John wants to put the stipulation of 6 months so that if the UFC feels like it's too much time and they end up stripping him off the belt, John can just give the excuse of, well, they did not give me 6 months to prepare, so that's not my fault that the fight didn't get made. So don't let John make you think that he is not scared of Aspinall or that Aspinall is not on his level or it'll be an easy fight for him because I can guarantee you that Jones definitely recognizes the threat of Aspinall and is probably debating right now if taking the risk to fight him is worth it. It's a lose lose situation for John, in my opinion, though, because if he takes the fight and loses, his stock goes down, in my opinion. But if he avoids the fight altogether, it's going to look like he's been ducking the fight from the very start. But my problem isn't just with Jones, it's also with the UFC matchmaking. Because why is the UFC waiting for so long to make this fight? Either strip the belt off of Jones or make the fight with Aspinall. It's not that difficult. The UFC has the power. They can take the belt off of Jones whenever they want. It's not just Jones stalling the heavyweight division, it's also the UFC's fault, since they are letting him hold on to the belt without letting the division move on. All the other fighters in the heavyweight division who have careers ahead of them, they have to wait and see what happens as they lose active time where they could be fighting. The fight career is short-lived, and so every month that you lose towards getting a potential fight that takes you closer to the belt, it's a lot of money down the drain. So I hate to see Aspinall and all the other UFC fighters' careers getting delayed as the UFC just lets Jones hold on to the title and not actually fight worthy contenders. I mean, Jones did fight Stipe, but no one wanted to see that fight. There's much better competition than Stipe who have been active for a long time, who deserve to fight for the belt, but the UFC just won't make Jones fight them. I feel like Jones has too much negotiating power. He wants to take all the favorable matchups, fights that he knows he's going to win, and so he can do that and then hold on to the belt instead of taking risky fights where he could lose the belt. So it just seems like the UFC, they're not really taking control of their organization and their heavyweight division. They're just letting Jones do what he wants. With all that being said, if you're a Jones fan, you have to admit that he is stalling the heavyweight division, and I will go as far as to say that if this fight doesn't get made with Aspinall, I am most certain that Jones was also probably the reason why the Ngannou fight never got made. That's the common trend here. Whenever there's a fight that's being discussed with Jones where his opponent has a very good chance of beating him, Jones just doesn't want to fight him. That just seems to be how it is. He will always take the favorable matchups, and that's the type of fighter he is. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. I just feel like Jones now, he's in a really tough spot. His whole legacy and his whole like GOAT status is being questioned with him not making this Aspinall fight. I would like to see the fight, and I do think Jones has a good chance against Aspinall. I'm not saying that Jones is going to get completely destroyed by Aspinall, but I feel like he should get in there and fight him. And I think it'll be a reasonably competitive fight. Aspinall is good, but so is Jones, and that's what the fans want to see at the end of the day. So yeah, that's my opinion on this whole thing. Let me know what you guys think down below, and thanks for watching.